Hello guys, in this tutorial you're going to learn how to use masks. For example, we have done this nice effect where a circle comes in and become a very nice star. And you can see that I can change to add and we can do the reverse and now the star is blue. Alright, see you in the tutorial. Now roll the intro. Hello everybody. First and foremost, we're going to select the rectangle. Once you select it, you can double click on the rectangle and now you have filled your composition with it. Now I'm going to change to a ellipse tool, and here we have two options for shape and for mask. I'm choosing mask. I'll click about the center of our composition, and now holding Ctrl and Shift, I'll make this circle. Okay, now I have added here the mask and option add. I can now subtract. Okay, now if I go with the V tool or selection tool, I can double click on the mask. Like this, I will receive this property to change it. So I can just do an adjustment here. I'm holding Ctrl Shift and I like this. Inside, you can also give a feather. So just like that, but I'm going to change back to add and I'll give a feather. And here we have mask expansion. So I can expand. And let's say we animate it from here and goes until about 2 seconds and set back to 0. Here is what happened. And now I can copy this keyframe, go to about 4 seconds, paste it back, and I can select all and make F9. Now we can add a solid just to see what's happening. So let's say like this, send the solid below the layer, and now we can play the animation to see what happened. So it's loading here, and you can see our mask is really cool. And now I'll play the animation one more time. So it fades in and out, and you can do a lot of things with it. Now I also want to teach something else. For example, I can create a shape. So let's say this star shape, I double click on it, and let's position to the center. I'm going here to polystar and transform polystar, and it's already zero out. Perfect. Okay. So here I have the option for polystar path, and I'm going to open it. You can see these are the properties, but if I right click, I can convert to Bezier path. And now what I got is actually a path. I can click on this path and I can copy it, the keyframe, and now I can hide the star, and then I can hide the layer. And now we can open with U to find out our keyframes. So we have this, right? And now let's say in mask path, we will have to keyframe once. So in mask path, we will keyframe. I'll put about here. And now I can paste that keyframe from our star here. And what's happening is the circle is turning into the star. So if I move back here, you will notice that you can transform one shape into another shape. And now it's still loading. So let's load. And let's say we delete this keyframe, and this is what happened. So a circle become a star, and here we could keyframe the feathers as well. So let's say our feather keyframed, and we can set to 0. So it becomes really nice and sharp. So first the circle come out and become a star. This was the tutorial today for our mask. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from it. We can do a lot of good and nice effects with masks, practice, and by the way, you can actually double click on the mask as always, and then resize and change to the way you like. Cool? And see you on the next video.